Hello everybody, my 3DS is really loud, and welcome to another episode of Friend of Me Fire with our special guest today, StaticArbiter, who you can find over at twitch.tv/StaticArbiter. Me and Aaron were like, there's still no news because it's still January. So we were like, hey, know what else is really good when it's a slow news day? A special guest! So instead of two of us dicking around, you get three of us dicking around. We talk about some cool pinball at games thing that I really, really want. Uplay is probably coming to Game Pass, which sounds dope as hell to me. And, I mean, the main event is really right in the beginning where we just talk about what we've been playing, and you can hear about a semi-new Pokemon ripoff that Static found out about. Well, I found out about it, told Static, then he bought it anyway, and he's going to stream it. It's a whole big thing. But I want to thank our patrons because I have the page up, and I'm good at that sometimes. So, J.R. Judy, thank you so much for your patronage. Matt Bleckinger, thank you so much for your patronage. Christopher Sullivan, my man, thank you very much. And Viva La JD from the SmackDown podcast, thank you for your patronage. I can't even use words. Don't worry about it. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you enjoy the episode. All right, we'll figure it out. If I want to look up more news,
there's literally nothing in the gauntlet.
There's nothing. That's why we have Static. He's more ear fodder.
Static is here because we have literally nothing, and we want to hear his sweet, beautiful voice.
We're really selling it to him. He's like, "Wow, guys, thanks."
I said he has a sweet, beautiful voice.
He does have a sweet, beautiful voice. I'm not gonna lie. Static, how you doing today?
we need to put Static as the.
Well, I'm gonna open Photoshop up and just start working on my
Great,
stuff.
Thanks. Glad. Should we just fucking call that the start? That sounds like great. That sounds like a great time.
Well, I think we should start with Static's sweet, sexy.
Well,
voice.
I guess it's gonna be. Well, if Aaron ever puts these videos on YouTube, I guess it's gonna be a little odd for someone to watch and be like, "Who's that guy in the dead center of the screen?" That
No,
is the
nobody
dead
cares.
center.
Nobody cares about.
They do care. You've been here before.
I was just saying, like, they should know. Obviously, any listener of ours has listened to every single episode ever.
So Chris.
True.
Ever.
So Chris.
Yeah, pretty much.
Static, you could reintroduce yourself again for everybody.
I told Chris we were having a threesome today, and he was very excited.
Static, introduce yourself with your new upgraded internet.
My upgraded internet.
Upgraded hair, upgraded internet.
Well, the hair, no. Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, whatever.
Oh god, it feels weird when it's like down. It's like a skunk poof.
A skunk poof is one way to describe it. Yes, sure, I guess.
At least it doesn't look like that.
At least you're not bald. There's that. I don't know. What do you want me to go with?
At least it's not like this.
I don't know. Hi. Hello. I'm Static. I play stuff. I complete more games than Kev.
That's
who
doesn't?
Not true. I'd just be bullied today. So.
Wow, you beat one game. Good job.
Well, let's talk about it when it's my turn.
You're off to a great start, Kev. You're off to a great start.
2021.
Kev, I think I've beaten more games in 2021 than you have.
You play every time you beat a game of Among Us and you win does not count, Aaron. Like.
I also beat Ick and Fell.
Oh yeah, I gotta play that now. It's on my queue.
And it's on Game Pass. It's fun.
I was looking at that too.
It's really fun. I love the combat. The game's really great.
That's the one that you described as Harry Potter but more gay, right?
Yeah.
Well, now when you say that, like, is it because the characters are actually gay, or are you just like, whoa, there's a lot of colors?
It's just very, like, pretty much everyone in the game is something.
Got it.
And it's just very, like, super open. But, like, you know how people get mad, like, oh, the whole point of this game is that. Well, it's not. It's just who the characters are. It's not.
Neat.
Yeah.
Speaking of Game Pass.
The story's great. The gameplay's great. I love it. But speaking of Game Pass, what you got for me?
The freaking Medium needs to be on regular Xbox One.
Oh, that game you were talking about that I want to play.
I don't know what that is.
All right.
I'm very upset by that.
What is that?
Oh wait,
anyway?
aren't they like adding? Isn't that something that's just getting added? That's not on there yet.
It's one of those like day one on Game Pass releases,
Okay.
but it's only for Series S, Series X, and PC.
Oh, it's a psychological horror game, eh?
Yeah, because I saw something about it when I was looking at Game Pass, and Anitra was like, "Yup, I'm gonna be playing that." And I was like, "Well, it's a good thing we have a Series S."
January
I pre-installed it. I pre-installed it on my PC, and I'm gonna see if it'll run, because this game requires some heavy stuff.
Have you used canirunit.com, I think it's called, or something?
Yes,
Yeah, that's one way to go.
but I don't
about
know if that game's on there yet.
it. Oh, lame. So anyway, I guess you can tell us
We'll find
everything
out.
you've been playing, because Static, guess first. Speak it up.
What I've been playing?
I know you've been hiding in the shadows, but you can try.
I put 20 hours into Path of Exile in like
That-
3 days,
That's something.
What's that?
Yeah,
and I'm not even close to like the end.
That game isn't end. I thought it just went on.
Well, I think there's 10 acts,
Oh,
like main story acts, and I'm on 7.
Damn.
And then there's a bunch of like post game stuff that finally opens up once you beat the story. Basically, a lot of people at this point, it's like race to the end of the main story, get your character leveled up, try and get the best rolled gear you can, and then it's like Destiny in a way.
so ends, but not really.
Yeah, it
Is
just
that-
keeps going.
It looks like a Diablo clone, which is why I really, really, really want to play it. But
It plays a lot like Diablo. But there's
Diablo.
so many ways you can go about building a character.
it's free,
It's free,
which I didn't.
and
know.
the skill tree is massive.
Which sounds like an Aaron game, honestly.
Does it?
I mean, you like Diablo, don't you?
Never played it.
Oh, never mind. Fuck me then.
What's it on?
PC and PS4, as far as I know.
Okay.
It's
You know what?
free.
I get it mixed up with Slay the Spire too, because Slay the Spire is the card game that I want to play,
Mm-hmm.
which sounds really fun.
I don't know what that means.
Aaron, do you play games at all that aren't Among Us or Persona?
I don't think so.
Final Fantasy.
You played
Fire
Final
Emblem.
Fantasy once with Chris.
Well, I will say,
I've played every Final Fantasy except for 9, so fight me.
Okay.
are you gonna play Persona 5 Strikers?
150%.
Oh yeah.
I figured.
I'm so hyped for that because
I figured.
again, Dynasty Warriors was another franchise I used to love. I don't play it as much now, but mixing that plus it looked like Strikers has like a little bit more than just the typical Dynasty Warriors fighting. It looks like there's some puzzles and stuff in it, so it's kind of a nice mix of the genres, and that's gonna make me super excited. I am very horny for this game.
That's a description. Okay.
I guess there's I heard this a little bit ago. I guess there's a popular YouTuber, somebody named SkillUp. I've never heard of him until today.
He did like a preview for Persona 5 Strikers.
Okay.
Ooh,
He said it's like 40 hours.
All right.
It's very Dynasty Warriors, but it also feels like Yakuza in the combat.
Yakuza.
Like just in terms of the combat style.
All right. That's
I'm
interesting.
That's all. That's all I heard. I mean,
I'm gonna have to look into it because I'm excited.
I want to play it, but I heard that if you never beat the base Persona 5, then you're not going to understand some of the things in this game.
Oh, so I'm
It is
good.
technically a direct sequel.
Yes.
Persona's so weird with their sequels because like isn't Arena a sequel to 4? Then Arena
Well,
Ultimax is a
so-
canon sequel. Right?
So like all the game, every single game in the franchise is canon,
That's
even the
so
dancing
confusing.
ones.
That's so confusing.
But so like but with Strikers is basically I don't know. Obviously, I don't know the story, but basically the main character Joker goes back to visit everyone, and they all get together, and bad things happen, and they have to save the world again.
Maybe
type
Joker's the problem.
thing. I mean, probably.
Everyone seemed fine before he showed up.
Actually, if you played the game, you'd know that none of them were fine.
It was fine enough.
Actually,
Actually, if you can,
Futaba had mental issues that she couldn't get over.
she still has mental issues.
Yeah, but she's getting better. Makoto
What are you
was living in her
talking
sister's.
Should have brought something heavier to drink.
Yeah, I don't have any alcohol in this house. It's really depressing.
I wish I was drunk, but I'm poor.
But yeah, I heard this was a direct sequel to 5, but takes place before Royale, if that makes any sense.
So the issue is 5 and 5 Royal are like the same game but different. So
Right.
Great. That explains
Strikers.
everything.
So Strikers technically came out before Royal, I believe, like in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So Strikers doesn't have like the new characters from Royal. So it's a direct sequel to what happened in base 5, but doesn't have the added stuff of Royal.
So what you're saying is I should get back on the Persona 5 train and actually play that game.
Do you even remember
Yeah,
what's
dude.
going on in that game, Static? Like at all?
Kinda, yeah.
Really?
I can explain it all to you.
Because
hard.
all right, I remember the palace people,
Palace
Yeah.
people.
like the weird volleyball coach was the
Yeah.
first one.
Rapey man. Kamoshida.
Yes. I think I'm on the third palace, and I think this one is like the art stealing old guy who's like palace he thinks is made of gold.
I
Okay.
believe that's the
Or is that the second one?
That's the second one.
Okay,
That's the art. That's Artie Boy. I can't remember.
Artie
his name.
Boy, yeah.
Yes, that was
Feel
his,
like-
his canon name, Artie.
Because
Boy.
Madarame.
yes, and then actually I don't remember. I thought that was the third one, but maybe I don't remember the
third
third one.
one is the bank.
Oh, okay, I must have like just started that.
Yeah, the
That
third
one.
one's the bank with
Okay,
It's another K name. I think it's like Kamoshida or something like that.
Kamoshida was the first guy.
Tamashi is the first one.
Oh, Kamaru, something like that. It's another K
who knows?
one. It's another K name. I mix those two up all the time. Kanashiro. That's what it is. Kanashiro.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I thought about bringing that back up from the grave.
I mean, that's a good like filler when you don't know what to play because you only have like I don't know 110 more hours to go before you just do the main
Yeah,
game, so
you
it's
know.
fun.
20 hours in and 100 more to go.
Well, technically, I beat it in 70 my first time playing.
Wow,
it.
Aaron, I just want to not to cut Static off, but how do you walk around with just a giant penis like that? Like, is it hard?
It has nothing to,
All right.
nothing to do with that. It's just everyone's like, you keep saying it's over 100 hours, and I just don't understand because it's never taken me 100 hours to beat that game. So, like, I just don't understand. Well, especially coming from you, who's Mr. I don't do any side missions. I don't do any exploring. How did it take you on? Is it because of your reading level, Kev?
Oh yeah. Listen, I peaked at preschool, and my parents thought they were gonna have a genius child. They're like, "Our kid's reading at preschool," and then just, boom, that was it.
Nope.
Then he just forgot how to read. He just
No,
doesn't read anymore.
I learned enough to play Pokemon Blue, and this is it.
True.
That's all I needed.
I
True.
respect it.
So that's your new game instead of Nexomon now, Static? Is you're gonna go back to Persona? Screw the whole Nexomon
Oh,
thing.
Persona can wait a minute.
Yeah. Well, it's already been waiting forever.
I'm still.
No, I know it's been
I'm
waiting.
confused by this whole Nexu thing.
All right. The thing is, I haven't played it, so I can't tell you what it is. But what it looks like is it's literally fucking Pokemon.
I mean, I'm down
Oh,
to try. Is it free?
I'll find out
Or
tomorrow.
is it
No,
free or is it like
it's like 20
money?
bucks.
$20.
So expensive.
Yeah.
I'm just
no.
kidding. I'd try it.
I mean, it is. Look, $20 is a lot for me to throw around right now too. I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of want it.
I mean, I would check it out. I'm gonna see what you guys say and do with it first, and then if it's worth it, I'll probably try it.
So everyone check.
I
out.
just I have so much anxiety right now because I don't know what starter to pick.
Well, what? Okay,
Wait,
so
you
I
said
guess,
there was 9 of them, and they're
Yeah,
all
well,
different types.
so
What are the
preview
types? What are the
us.
types?
Hang on, let me find my elemental chart that I downloaded from the Nexomon website.
Of course.
Oh, that's so nice of them to give you a full chart.
Is it like?
So
wait,
there's-
is the
There's
logic
only
like
9
Pokemon?
types.
Yes.
Yeah, but is the logic
From
like
what
Pokemon?
I've seen, yes.
It's not going to be like electricity beats fire because reasons we decided. You know,
Hang on.
like Mega Man logic is like acid beats, or no, brick beats
So-
acid. Like,
See, this is the thing. It's like it's not straight 2 times effectiveness. It's like 1 1/4.
That's so weird.
So
Yeah.
there's normal, fire, water. Okay.
Okay.
Plant,
Crap.
wind, electric,
wind.
mineral,
Mineral.
ghost, and
That's probably
psychic.
like-
So basically,
So mineral
normal,
probably
fire,
rock.
water, grass, flying,
Flying.
electric, ground, ghost, psychic.
It's like somebody started making the types and then they got to like flying. They're like, hold on, wait, we gotta.
We need a couple different ones. Yeah. We need a couple different ones. So wind, plant, because Bulbasaur's just a plant, so we can get like Plantosaur here.
Yeah. So guys, what do we do? Hey, I found this thesaurus in the corner. You guys, check this out.
And there's another game that did this too called Temtem.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Ooh, wait.
I don't know anything about it, but I've heard of that one.
I played it. I bought it and I played it when it was in early access like a year ago.
This one's
that was cool.
$40. I'm out.
Well, yeah.
This
was on PS5.
Wait, wasn't this the one that was actually made by people from like Game Freak, original Game Freak, or it's made by Game Freak or something?
Yep.
It was like their side Pokemon game in case they didn't get Pokemon anymore.
This one's a massively multiplayer game though, so I don't know if I'd do that.
Yeah, like so you see other people running around with you. There's in Temtem. You see other people running around with you. There's like quests you do. There's like rotating. What's the word? It's like every week.
Is a straight up Esper.
There's like a weekly refresh.
So like rotating events almost, kind of.
Yeah, I went with the monkey in Temtem when I played, and that was kind of a mistake because he got bodied by almost everything.
Oh,
fair.
Firestarter is overrated.
So,
yeah, I remember I was super intrigued by Temtem and I wanted to play it, and I just never got it.
It was cool, and like there, I forget what the official word is, but there's shinies in the game, and I actually came across like one or two when I was playing.
That's pretty cool.
They're called like
neons,
man.
I forget what they were called.
Bright ones.
They're called Bright Boys. That's what they're called.
The Brighty Boys. Oh goodness.
Luma. They're called Lumas.
Lumas.
Fair. We were close. We were close.
No,
they're called Lumas.
We were not close.
And instead of like Pokeballs or something like that, you have cards.
Cards?
That's actually
cards. Like you throw cards. Like you become Gambit and you just chuck a card.
So this is Pokemon Cross Persona 4. Got it. Okay, neat.
Kind of, yeah.
Sure.
Actually, kind of is. That's funny.
I'm into it.
You know, I'll have to give one of them a try. I'll probably give both of them a try eventually because I'm such a Pokemon mark. So.
And I haven't been following it lately, but it was one of those things where it's like at the start of the early access, there was like 2 or 3 islands, and as time progressed, they would add another island, and then another one. So I don't know how far it got.
It's a decent sized game now.
Oh, I think where's my Steam?
2.
That sounds pretty cool.
I'll try it.
I want to say I put probably 40 into it.
Oh wow. Yeah, I would definitely check that out and whatever. Is that what it's called? Kev, type it in the thing so I can see what it looks like.
39.
Screen.
I put 39 hours into it.
Like, Aaron, like straight up, look at this layout of game.
Okay, from the beginning, the like small picture I saw, it looked like it was like a Mega Man type art.
Kind of, but like, I mean,
kind of.
This looks a little mobile gamey down here, but beyond that,
I think this was a mobile game.
Oh,
yeah, this definitely looks like one of those old mobile games, like play Pokemon, but then you go and download it and it's not Pokemon at all.
If you search Nexomon Extinction, then that's going to give you the console look. Right. Yeah, because I think regular Nexomon was the mobile game.
Okay, you're right. Yeah,
that they started with.
Like,
oh yeah, that's literally Pokemon.
That's the picture I used to. That's the picture I used to base the webcam frame off of.
Nice.
Oh, this one right here.
The battle one, the second one.
Oh, okay.
Second from the left, top row. Yeah, that one.
Static with his professional layouts.
Yo, I actually like this. It looks like you even get 6 Nexomon that you can. It's literally just. I honestly, I'm about it. I'll play it. I'll try it.
Because I want to try it. Oh, go ahead, Static.
I can't wait to actually read the dialogue, because in the trailer, the one dialogue option that you just run into a random guy, he's like, "Can you make sure you delete my browsing history?"
I mean, I like this game because look at this is my favorite Nexomon. His name.
I like Tiki.
I like Porklet.
I like Tiki.
Look at that little guy.
There's 381.
That's so many.
That's not bad.
Nexomon.
Honestly, I want to try this because I have the Pokemon bug. But again, like I see people like playing Sword and Shield and having a good time, but like I have no desire to play that game again.
Yeah.
So with me with Sword and Shield, I had a good time going through it the first time I played it. but I have no desire to go back through any of the story or go hunt anything.
No.
The only time I pick it up now is like if Anitra and our friend Eric want to play, like go raid, like basically do raids and shit. Like that's the only reason I'll pick it up, and even then, I haven't done it in a while. So I don't know. Like for me, it was a good game, but it has the least amount of replay value out of any of the
absolutely.
Pokemon.
Oh
They
yeah.
tried with the raids and everything. Like I get people liking it, but like I'm just. No. Oh my god, these are the starters.
Yeah.
I want the.
Why are they all cats? I want them
this,
all.
No, that's a chameleon. I want the stupid looking. Look at this little dipshit. I love him.
It literally looks like the fucking water
name is
starter.
Get Coco. I love him.
I actually dig it.
He's my
I
favorite.
like the cat one, the top right cat one in that first picture.
in this
Probably not
little-
a cat, but I like it. Yeah.
That looks like a cat to me.
Mirn.
Oh, Mirn.
There it is.
That's the one. Static.
I love it.
So who you
I
picking
love it.
for your
That's
I
starter?
thought about it. I say that is the. That's not the normal starter. I can't remember which one that is.
Mara looked cool. I like Mara.
I'm trying to.
But
see
you
it.
throw traps to catch them.
Okay.
Right. I wonder if this game has logic of like if you knock out a Nexomon, you could still catch them because they didn't fucking go anywhere. Nintendo, they're on the ground unconscious. They're probably easier.
Damn. Nexomon starter
Okay.
location, so you can get the starters.
And some
in,
of these just look.
afterwards. That's cool. I mean, if there's 9 of them, it makes sense.
Yo, they're so fucking cute. I love this.
Honestly, yeah, like Mara looks cool.
Look
That
at
one's
Dinja.
cool.
Dinja, he's so cute.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you have me wanting to get
I
this.
kind of
Maddie.
want to drop everything I'm playing because like I'll talk about what I'm playing whenever I get there. But like I kind of want to play this. Shit, but Static's gonna do it, so I'm not gonna tread on those toes.
I mean, if I get it out, it would just be for me to play, so I don't even care.
Well, so the one thing we were
I'm
looking
not
up
gonna
today
stream it.
is like it doesn't have online right now, but they said it's probably going to get updated with online. So I'm probably gonna get it on the Switch. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I already got it on Switch. Yeah.
Oh, you went for it right away.
Oh yeah.
Got it.
Oh, I went all in.
All right. I mean, look, I if I get a random $20, I might go get it on Switch. Actually, let me see how much it is on the eShop. Because I'm sure with Nintendo
$20.
price, it's gonna be like, we'll throw an extra $5 out here for reasons.
Well, plus you have whatever gold coins you got stocked up.
I don't think I have any of those. I think I spent them on like.
I had
mini games.
13.
I said I have some, but I don't know what
I
I
had
have.
13.
Oh, it scared the
I can't
shit out of
even
me.
think what I have.
The rechargeable batteries
What?
bought, the charger like started beeping and it sounded like a fucking C4 was gonna go off. Like, oh my god, it scared me. Yeah, I'll probably get next month when I have $20, but I'm gonna watch Static. Everyone check out twitch.tv/StaticArbiter, and he will be the first one to take the dive. Static, don't act like you're not impressed with yourself right now. You're
Not.
All right, you know what? Here for the video, I'll just throw the shout out clip in front of your face. It'll be great. Watch this.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I'm in somebody else's chat. Never mind. Boop.
Somebody else's chat.
We'll shouted you out in that girl's chat. Well, I guess like so on slobs. I guess if you raid somebody and you don't close slobs, like
Yeah,
the
you're
chat-
still in their chat.
Yeah. Oops. So,
Did you it in?
Oh, Static is now blackballed from their
No,
chat.
no. I almost did. I did that
Oh, okay.
moistened loin girl.
That's what I thought. So I pulled her chat back up again. I'm like, oh god.
I saw it and I was like, there were like chat rules. I'm like, I don't know what my chat rules are.
What my chat rules
Side
are.
note, that Medium game, just to run back to that, the publisher is called Bloober Team, which is exactly the team I would expect from making a psychological horror game. So
I don't even know how to like respond to that.
I'm just throwing it out there. What else have you been playing, Static? We got so derailed.
What
It
else?
was a good derailment though. I enjoyed it.
The hell? Oh, I'm trying to learn Smash again.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's fun.
Are you also gonna hate on Fire Emblem for existing? That's half of being a Smash
Why
player.
would-
No, not
Oh.
he's not targeting you.
No,
just
that's
what the
half of being
Smash
that's half of being a part of the Smash community. Is you gotta hate on Fire Emblem.
I was expecting a steel chair comment.
No, that's not my game.
Oh, we're-
no.
It's
Okay.
not my gimmick.
Not my
I
thing.
was waiting for the steel chair to hit me in the head.
No.
Nope, not my
gimmick.
thing.
You got to protect yourself from the chair shots.
No,
You wanna do-
I'm just saying. If you want to be part of the Smash community. You gotta shit on Fire Emblem and Sword users. It's just fact.
Sorry, they're the best characters. I'm gonna show up to a fist fight without a weapon. Like fucking. No, I want to win.
Well,
And don't get me wrong, I love Smash, and I'm just being a facetious dick because I love Fire Emblem too.
I'll be a facetious dick because the Smash community pisses me off.
But it's hilarious.
I love playing a game absolutely wrong. Like, I hate it. It's like, all right, Stack. So when you do these Smash things, by the way, which I'm not spoiling your upcoming events, am I? Probably, maybe.
really?
Yeah, good. All right, are you playing with items on or off?
I don't know. I thought about off.
Oof. Don't make me sad.
I was leaning toward off. I don't know.
But like, I just feel like that's the whole fun of Smash is like
I don't
leaving items
know.
on.
I don't know. It's fun playing with them off too, because I have a friend who's super into the competitive side of Smash, and
It's just not a competitive game.
anything's competitive, Kev.
We'll
We've been
see.
over this
Maybe-
before.
I know.
Maybe the first night we'll do items on and see how it goes.
Ooh, yay! I'm in. Smash in. Invite me to your Smash. I'm inviting myself to your Smash party. Wait a second, hold on.
I'm inviting
Okay.
myself to your Smash party.
Sounds weird.
What a
Don't
guy.
take that
Sunday
out.
night at 6.
I'll have to tell Tina.
Sunday night at 6.
We got better things to do, Tina. It's time for smashing. Smashing
Oh
and
my
crashing.
goodness. I can't with you, Kev.
Yeah, I know you're sick of me. I get it.
I just can't. Absolute worst.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anything to do that I can do to help.
What else you got, Static?
But no, I'm trying to learn Smash. Was it Path of Exile, Smash, Nexomon? I guess we'll throw that in there because I messed around with that today. I don't know. I'm trying to think. That was kind of it.
Oh, good. Well,
That
yeah.
was kind of. I thought about starting Digimon.
Too many mods.
World?
The first Cyber Sleuth.
Oh, Cyber Sleuth, okay. I've been wanting to play World. I've played Cyber Sleuth. Cyber Sleuth is so much fun.
I have World 4 on GameCube, but I just haven't plugged the GameCube in.
I've played some of the older Worlds because I used to love the old Digimon games. So I'm really hoping that like the Digimon World, whichever one it is now, because I know nothing about it. I don't even know. Maybe it's a remake. I don't fucking know. I just saw Digimon
Are you
World.
talking about Next Order?
I think so. It's something like that. But it has World in the title, I'm pretty sure. All I know is it's a kind of newer Digimon game, and I have no clue what it is. I got it for super cheap on PSN, one of their big in Japan sales.
Which one?
Maybe it's that one. I can't see the picture that well. Opening it bigger.
Digimon World.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I heard this one wasn't that great.
That's
Oh,
gonna make me sad.
Aaron played
But I got it
Sword
for,
Art
like,
Online games. He's fine.
And
I got it
And
for
I
like
don't know-
$5, so
yeah,
I'm not
well,
too
yeah,
mad
then
about it.
yeah. But like, I don't know if this is a prior Digimon World thing, but you got to make sure you let your Digimon poop.
Yep, that's been in
Okay.
Digimon forever.
That kind of threw me off at first when I heard that.
Yeah, that's been in Digimon forever.
I was gonna make a joke and say poop, but then you guys really said poop, and I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, that's a thing that's been in Digimon forever. But yeah, I'm hoping it's similar to those and it's at least enjoyable because I love Digimon. Cyber Sleuth was really good. I had a lot of fun with it. I didn't 100% beat it, but that's because I moved to Dayton and then my PS4 was having this issue where the controller wouldn't connect, and I couldn't figure out why. It would just randomly disconnect and stuff. Apparently, it had something to do with weak internet. Was like messing with the Bluetooth somehow. I found out later on because as soon as I wired it, I've had no issues. But up until then, I tried literally everything, and one of the things was to like basically reformat your system, and I forgot to back up my save data, and I had put like over 40 hours into that game, and I was not going to do it again. Like, it's a good game. I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't good enough that I wanted to go back and put another 40 hours in just to get back to like the last little bit of the game.
Right.
So, but it was fun. The combat's very Final Fantasy 10-ish, like around that time, Final Fantasy. I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good game. I hope you like it.
I played a couple hours of it like a couple years ago. I thought it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a
There's
good
never-
time with it.
It never kept going.
Well, shit. I kind
Oh,
of tried Digimon.
and I played Fortnite.
Hell.
Fortnite. I played a little bit of Fortnite. I have Master Chief and Kratos. Yay!
Running around as Mando.
That is so cool. I actually really like that.
Can you get?
I need to hit level 100 to get Baby Yoda as a backpack.
Can you get Kratos? I assume not on like the Xbox One or no.
So you can get you could get Kratos on any of them, but if you play as Kratos on the PS5, you get a special armor for him.
Ooh.
So I got that because flexing.
Ooh.
I'm here.
But
PS5. Look at me. I got a spaceship that plays video games. Look at me, guys.
Yeah, it's a really cool spaceship. And I
Fucking
like it
looks
a lot.
so dumb. I'm sorry.
It literally doesn't.
It does, dude.
How can you hate on like that, but not on like every other system? Because there's not a system that doesn't look like PS4 might be the best looking system ever.
I think the PS4 normally looks good. The Pro just looks like, guys, I'm out of ideas. Just throw another fucking layer on it. I'm in a meeting. I can't. like I can the Series X and S I thought were ugly, and then the only reason I like the Series X a little more is just by comparison. Otherwise,
Series X is awful. The Series S is fine
because the Series X doesn't look like a Wii hot plate.
No, it looks like a fucking
your
it looks like that Mac tower that they put out.
I honestly hate the Series X's look.
It's not
Granted,
great.
if I got one, I'd probably not mind it once I have it in person. Because I hated the PS5 look until I got one in person, and then I was like, you know what? Honestly, this isn't as bad as it was online.
I knocked my table. That's good. Well, I got like a
Nice.
skin coming for my Series S that makes it look like an NES, so I'm really excited for that.
That's disgusting.
I don't care. It looks better than the
You're
fucking...
crossing streams. You're not supposed to cross streams.
My Wii U looks like an NES too. It's the best. I go on decalgirl.com, which is not as girly as it sounds. And you can upload like your own vinyl images if you want. Like you can put anything on there.
You see, putting a Nintendo on Nintendo system's fine, but you're crossing the streams.
I was actually gonna make it look like an Atari, but then I saw the NES one. So
I hate you.
here we are.
Absolute worst.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Doesn't care about crossing the streams.
I cross streams
just
all
letting
the
whatever
time, dude.
happen.
Listen, I wrestled in high school. It's not weird anymore.
Fair.
God damn it.
Fair.
What else is?
I'm about to just walk away.
Listen, you wrestle now, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I do the more manly stuff where we get half naked and fake fight all the time.
And throw baby oil on each other. See, Static, this is what you're missing out
never
by
done
not
that.
watching pro wrestling. You're missing out.
Never have used baby oil, and I
feel
don't
like
know
it's
anyone who has.
Do they just pour water on themselves?
That's just a very old school thing.
Aaron,
It's not-
real
Well,
question.
Time to get WWE Network.
No, don't do that.
Please don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
Actually,
Aaron,
honestly, the network's dope because there's a lot of good old
there's
wrestling on
good
it.
old stuff, yeah. But Aaron, all right, real question. Why does your hair have to be wet when you go to pro wrestle? Why is that a rule?
Because it looks cooler and it looks better when you get punched when your hair goes flying.
I guess so. You got me there. Sold.
Also, then like if you get sweaty and stuff. So like if you think about, I don't know, have you ever wrestled with long hair, Kev? You also
Yeah,
had
all of
curly
high
hair,
school.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, do you not remember when you first get sweaty? A lot of times the sweat would drip down into your eyes.
And it felt cool as hell. I was like, yeah, I'm a blood. Ah.
Yeah, but it fucking burnt. Well, if your hair's already wet, that ain't happening.
All right, okay. Gotcha. So, Zach, this is very important news. You didn't need Photoshop. You had to be on a podcast. Listen, just start watching this. If I tell you to watch AEW tonight, will you do it? Are you streaming?
No, I'm not streaming tonight.
Can I please, for just once, just watch AEW? It's not WWE. It's actually good.
Okay.
I have a website for
When
you.
did I watched AEW one night, but I don't remember what happened.
Well, that's not good. I got Tina to watch.
And I was like, this is less exciting because there's not actually people there.
That is
you must
the rough
watch
thing
it
right
early.
now.
Yeah.
So now what they're doing is they have the wrestlers
Yeah, this
ringside.
was probably a couple months ago.
Yeah, so now they have the wrestlers ringside, and in Florida, they just don't give a shit. So Florida has like they have crowds, but the way they're being smart is like, okay, if you're a family, we pod you
Goddamn
off.
Florida.
In this. Yeah, they're podding people off in the seats.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's crowd
Nice.
noises now. So just watch it.
I used to be into wrestling when I was younger
Yeah.
because when I lived on Long Island, my dad worked with someone who worked in Nassau Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
And she'd give us the hookup to give us like the box seats, all this stuff.
Right.
Got Edge and Triple H's autograph. Have no clue where they are.
I love
But
them
like, yeah, that was about the glory days back then, but now it's just like, eh. I watch the highlights on Facebook the next day anyway.
I've been thinking about downloading 2K19 on my PC because I have my friend's Steam library and he has like all the 2Ks besides the newest one.
2K19 was fun.
Just to play them. I was like, that's like 19 was good. Plus, like playing them on PC is dope because of all the mods and stuff you can do. Like that's my favorite thing about playing games on PC is just like the stuff you can do with mods and shit.
Who plays on PC? You fucking nerds.
Wow. Okay. Bye.
I'm a console boy. I don't know if you guys have heard.
For those only listening to the audio of the podcast, I'm staring deep into Kev's soul right now.
Joke's on you. What soul is there?
Kev's a hole.
What soul is there, motherfucker? You're wasting your time.
Wow, that's true.
Yeah, Aaron, is that everything you've been? I don't even know whose turn it was. We're fucking derailing everywhere.
We're just kind of just running around. It's fine. We're just
I don't wanna-
giving it the reach around. I mean the run around. You know, whatever.
Listen, the reach around's the move. Let me tell you.
Hey.
I've still been playing Shin Megami Tensei 4. You know, that's fun. It's a hard game. It pisses me off a lot, but like in a good way because it's very challenging. You just got to make sure after every single fight, even against weak enemies, you save because you're like, at any point you can die. Like you can just come across one random enemy that's just gonna murder you, and it's very annoying. But but the game itself is actually really fun. Blah blah blah. I beat Ikenfell. Solid A-tier game.
That take.
Bold claim.
I love it. It was so much fun. The gameplay was fun. The story was good. I missed a bunch of stuff of the little secrets and stuff because like I probably missed a bunch of them early because I explored more like starting halfway through because I found there was like different little things you could find and stuff that I didn't know about early on. So you kind of as you learn the game more. I don't know. I just A-tier game.
I'm really going to try it. How long was it? You said
15 to 20 hours tops.
Oh,
I think I beat it. I think I beat
solid.
it 16 and a half-ish roughly.
That's not bad.
And I did a bunch of exploring and fought pretty much every battle I could. So, oh, that was the other thing. So like if you do like there's like little enemies on the like screen and you run into them and you fight. You can skip them if you want. But and the other thing is there's not a crap ton of them. There's like a decent amount. But if you fight them all, which doesn't take that long, you're gonna be properly leveled. Some of the bosses might take you a while and they might have like a little bit of like toughness to it. But if you just keep fighting all the enemies in the area you're at, like there's no grinding. You don't have to like go like I had to go back and grind a little bit at one point, but it was really quick, just because I got to one boss I couldn't beat because I stopped doing the battles in the area, which I just skipped them, which that's on me. Like so, as long as you do the battles in the area, there's like you don't have to grind. The leveling is like very like it's good. Like there's no crazy weird level spikes or anything. Like I don't know. I just felt like the progression was good. Everything there was nothing I could really say like, man, this game just did this bad. There was nothing it did bad at all.
Well, that's like
the music was good.
Or is it too much?
It's flirting with S tier for me, but I don't. For a lot of other people, I don't think it would be S tier.
Deal.
So I don't know. It's been flirting with S tier for me. I haven't officially ranked it yet because I haven't done my tier list yet. I have all the pictures ready for it, but
Ooh, I gotta.
But like
That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making that tier list soon. For basically it's anything I played like at the end of 2020 into this year is gonna go on it, just because I didn't do anything for last year.
Fair. Tier lists are fun.
And I hate myself, so I just installed Mass Effect Andromeda on my PlayStation.
You're the one that's the champion for that game. You said it was good.
It's not bad.
It's not terrible, but it's not great.
Yeah,
Aaron,
like
I rag on Aaron because he's championing that game.
I've never championed. I said it is a solid game if you take away Mass Effect. But because Mass Effect is on the name, you expect so much more.
Mm-hmm.
You take Mass Effect away, I think it's a solid C tier game. Like it's not great, it's not awful. It's just it doesn't do what Mass Effect does. It doesn't have the great characters. It doesn't have the great story. But out of all 4 games in the series, it is the best gameplay. I will say that.
Fair.
I think I put like 10 hours into Andromeda, and I was like, this needs work.
That's basically so like the story just never hooked me, and I'm big into stories in games. So like I was about I think 10 hours into the first time I played it, and I was like, there's just nothing hooking me. But like,
Right, exactly.
I want to go back and play it because Mass Effect is one of my top 5 favorite series of all time. They're coming out with the new they've teased another new Mass Effect that's supposed to connect the original trilogy with this, and they're doing the remasters of the original trilogy. So I just want to go finally finish Andromeda. So that's why I installed it.
You were talking about Eichenfeld, and I'm looking on Xbox's Game Pass app, and I'm like, oh, okay, this looks cool. Scrolling down, some people's reviews are just ridiculous, by the way.
What's
I
a
could
good
imagine.
review? Hit me.
So there's a
Probably gets
1-star
random
review.
zeros and random tens.
Out of 9 reviews, the average rating is 3.7. There's a 1-star review. I am quoting this. It says, lake of features. Not lack, but lake.
I already trust this review a lot, so keep going.
And the only thing this person doesn't like is that it doesn't support cloud save and Xbox achievements.
That's a 1 fucking star game. I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
Oh, it does not. So I didn't play it on Game Pass. I actually bought it before I knew it was on Game Pass. I bought it on PSN, and it has PlayStation achievements.
But yeah.
Because I'm like 3 trophies away from platinum in it, and I'm like, you know what? I might go back and replay it just to get the platinum because I had so much fun with it.
And then there's like other reviews says amazing game, hits all the right notes, awesome, stuff like that.
Okay.
But then there's
honestly,
just that 1-star guy.
Well, that's why we don't do Metacritic for the Gauntlet.
I'm just so confused by like what lack of features. What more features did it want besides it didn't have the trophies or achievements for Xbox?
That's it. Because there's another 1-star review that only complains that there's no achievements.
Well, if you want achievements that bad, go spend. Actually, nope, it's the 20th, so the sale's over. Go spend $20 and buy it on PlayStation. It has trophies there.
Absolutely 1 star. This game is really fucking good. I love the characters, but there's no achievements, and I know how to balance things. Fucking okay, dude. I like that they got that's why we also don't use user reviews on Metacritic, because it's like, really good game. I enjoyed the combat. The characters are great and the story is wonderful. But I'm giving it 0 because just to balance out the rest of the reviews to overrate the game. Like, dude, that's how averages work. You put your thing in there, and then the fucking average is like, you're not the be-all god. It's like, this is too high, sir.
Oh, my God.
Like, this is why we don't fucking do that.
I hate it.
What else you got, Aaron?
That's just Andromeda's installed. There's this game. It's like another indie game. I don't know. Anitra's played it. It's called like My Big Sister or something.
This
It's supposed to be
sounds
another
weird.
like. It's like an indie like creepy story game. I don't know.
Sister.
It's nothing like that.
It is $3 on Steam.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nothing like big or special, but it's something Anitra really enjoyed and she wants me to play it. So I just installed that on my system too. So I'll be able to have a review of that here soon.
Sold. Very good.
Yeah, Anitra she liked it so much. So like she doesn't play games very often, even though she loves games. She literally sat there and beat it like 3 times, and she's like 2 trophies away from platinuming it because she liked it that much.
I like the art style.
Yeah, it looks interesting. It's like a little horror type scary game, but it's not like real scary. I don't know.
High marks. Oh, hi, Mark. I had to.
Well, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. All right.
Anyway, how's your sex life?
The movie's so bad. Oh, I love it though. Okay, so things
Greatest
I've
movie
been
of all time.
doing. Oh, some would say it's an S tier movie. So I've been playing. Well, first off, what did I do before Bully? There was something before Bully.
Bikini Bottom.
SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's right. Because I got a PS2 HDMI cord along with the GameCube one and an Xbox One. I want to play a PS2 game, and I know Rehydrated came out, and I was like, I'm too cheap, and I already have the disc. So I was like, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. That game is decent. Like, it's a B tier game. I'm not gonna say it's like gonna blow your mind, but like, I don't know what it was in that era where they were like, okay, these 2D cartoons have a great art style. Hear me out. What if we make them absolute nightmare fuel 3D polygons? What do you guys say to that?
That's hot.
Like, it's so gross looking. But it's a pretty nifty 3D platformer. Like, there's different areas of Bikini Bottom you go to.
Ew, platformer.
I know. Overall was good. There was one, it was like the second day I was streaming it, where like you had to do this crazy Rube Goldberg thing, and the timing on it was so shitty and bad. And it does this like weird thing that a lot of games that era did, where like the camera controls like up and down are fine, those aren't inverted, but left and right are for fucking reasons.
Oh yeah.
So like I was trying to do this puzzle like Rube Goldberg thing, and like I couldn't get the camera to go the way I wanted because my brain's like turn it left, and then the game would be like, no dipshit, you're supposed to turn the stick right to go left. Hello, pupper. So like I just couldn't get it, so I skipped that golden spatula, and yeah, overall the game's good. It's got a lot of variety. I would recommend playing it. I'm sure Rehydrated is fine. But like, so here's the thing.
I actually heard it's bad.
No, so
I heard it's worse than it.
No, it's not. Because here's the thing: nostalgia, Aaron, as we all talk about all the time, is a hell of a fucking drug. Turns out the thing that people hate about Rehydrated is that it's exactly the fucking same, because that's what a remaster of a game is.
Yeah, remaster's just the same, and it's supposed to look a little better. That's about
what a
it.
wild concept. People were like, "This game adds nothing new." It's like, it's a remaster. You fuck. Like,
let me connect that to what I just talked about with Mass Effect. I'm in like a Mass Effect group on Facebook, and I'm so sick of seeing posts. Like normally the group's really good, and it's like a very positive group, and that's why I'm in it. I like it, but I'm sick of seeing posts that are like, "This remaster better fix this. It better add this. It better not do this." And I'm like, you realize the game is going to be story-wise, character-wise, everything exactly the same. Like the most they'll do is add like a little tiny like dialogue change or something if they feel like it needs to be fixed for now.
People think remaster, remake, and remake, and there's another one. They all think they're the same thing, but they're not.
Yeah, like there's in Mass Effect 2, one of the DLCs, which all the DLCs are going to be part of it. You get a little email that talks about the Second American Civil War and stuff. Like I could see them taking that out just because of current events, but like. They're not going to go in and change.
Accurate. Let's go for it.
They're not going to go in and change like full-on story arcs. They're not going to change like a whole romance section of the game. They're not going to change shit like that. And I don't know why people are keep like, oh my god, they need to do. It's a remaster. It's going to be the same fucking games.
I don't know. Weird concept to make a game exactly the way you remembered it. Turns out maybe your nostalgia is not as strong as you thought, or it's too strong. I don't know. Whichever argument you want to make for it. Maybe. So I did that, and then we went right into Bully. Oh, sorry, Static. What?
I just wanted to throw in about SpongeBob. They probably tried to nab a lot of people with this nostalgia factor by making the collector's edition $300.
Oh my god, yes.
That you actually get a pair of socks.
I want the socks though. I'm not gonna lie.
Why was it
$300 for 3 figures, a pair of socks?
Are they at least like statue figures that are like $70 to $80 figures?
No.
Or like the cheap fucking like $10 action figures.
I'd probably pay like $20 a piece for those figures at most.
Ugh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. So then I went into Bully, which I've started that game. Well, it's our game of the month next month, but I was like, well, I got nothing else to do, so I was like, I'm gonna start it. I think I've started that game 3 or 4 times in my life, and I've never beaten it. But it's really, really, really good. It gets a little tedious. It's kind of an open world game where like the open world kind of feels like just a reason to go to another mission. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You could do other stuff. Like I could tag building, but I was like, I didn't really get the need to. I should have done more shop class, but the one time I did shop class, it was like rotate the stick to the left, and I did it. And the game was like, no, you fucking idiot, you did it wrong. So I never completed shop class because apparently you have to learn how to build a bike to be allowed to buy a bike because logic. So I just instead used my slingshot to fuck some kid's day up and then stole his bike. I thought that was way more canonical. So I did that a lot. There were some missions toward the end were like kind of annoying. Like when I was doing it today, it was one mission. It was like, go here, go here, go here, go here, hit this switch, go here. And then I died at the end. I was like, well, fuck me. I got to do that all over again. So, I was like, I wasn't ready for Dragon Age, which I said I'm gonna start playing soon. And I was ready to do it after Bully, but I'm gonna show it off again because it's my baby. But then this came in the mail, Aaron. You see it? You see it?
No, I don't have no idea what that is.
Well, back it up. Sorry.
Backing up. Backing up.
It's a Retroid Pocket 2, which is a little handheld emulator thing, which is supposed to play anything from like Atari to Dreamcast. Upon further testing, it will play Dreamcast if you want it to run really shittily. And N64 just, I have no fucking idea. I've tried so much stuff to get N64 to work, but that system is just built like shit.
You have the Xbox Series fucking emulate.
Yeah, I
You
have
don't need
Rare
anything
Replay, so all
else.
the good N64 games are right there.
I was just saying, well, like the Xbox Series S, you can literally fucking put RetroArch on.
I totally forgot about that too. You know what? Now I
Like,
no,
like,
but so here's the thing.
like I get the handheld thing because I know you want to bring that because you play those off stream, but
Right.
Just
So I had this one before. I'm showing everyone here, but I'll show you. I think I've showed you before, Aaron. This thing.
yeah.
So this is a GPD Xd, and the problem I have with it is that the buttons are just kind of mushy. So like playing Contra on it's just fucking impossible. I can't do it. And this thing was $250 when it came out. The Retroid is $80,
That's not bad.
and it does a little more than this. So I figured I'd give it a shot. This uses RetroArch if you want to, but after fucking with that for a bit, I hate RetroArch on this thing. It's just
Fair.
it's not meant for that. So I just went the Android emulator route. But because of China, this thing's weird. Where like it won't read the external SD card unless you go in a very specific menu outside of RetroArch. So what I'm doing is I'm storing the ROMs on it. Then I go into the File Explorer, copy them to the internal memory, and then play them that way. It's an extra step, but I'm also not paying for ROM. So
Fair enough.
my
Very
next,
fair.
Yeah. So my next thing is gonna be Gargoyles because of Static, who mentioned it once in
Gargoyles.
chat. Gargoyles, and I'm gonna play it because Static mentioned it once. It's Gargoyles.
Such a
that?
good show.
I know the show, but I didn't. There's a game on it.
Yeah, Sega Genesis.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I'm
You
gonna.
know what? I might have played that when I had the Genesis channel, Sega
Maybe.
channel, whatever it was.
You could have. Oh yeah, Sega Game Pass, right? And actually, so the
That's
other.
basically what it was.
So that the GPD uses mini HDMI, which I knew existed because I was like, oh, I already got an adapter. I'm ready to go. And then I get this thing in the mail, and I'm like, that's not mini HDMI. It's like I didn't know micro HDMI existed. Did you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't, and it looks just like a micro USB port, but it's not.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
went
the
out.
amount of different things is just like I get it, but at the same time, it's just annoying.
It is
Everything needs
annoying.
to just become more universal.
Well, I mean, it's yeah. So anyway, so I went out, bought this adapter so I could stream it to the TV. I was going to stream setting it up and doing that. I didn't know it was going to be a nightmare. Except this Walmart adapter, which is the only one they sell, goes right over the charging port. So I was like, fuck my life. So then I got an Amazon and I ordered a proper one, which doesn't do that. And I'm going to be streaming Gargoyles off this thing tomorrow. So that'll be fun.
I could have just seen Kev's face when he plugged it in the first time. He's looking at it. He's like, shit.
Yeah, I did. I was like, oh, fuck. Like, whatever. I just wanted to stream it.
Or like Henry Cavill from The Witcher. Fuck.
I got to watch that show still. So,
You won't.
I will. No, I actually
What are
mean
you
Tina.
Doing with your life?
We're watching The Boys
He doesn't.
right now.
He doesn't watch stuff.
I only watch stuff if Tina wants to watch stuff. That's it. I could play games. Why would I watch stuff? So anyway, and this is neat. It's got a left analog stick, and then this is like a slide pad on the PSP for the right thing, so your thumb can just glide right over it. I'm really excited to play this, guys. Be excited for me.
Super excitement.
It even came with a screen protector. Anyway, I'm fucking done. So I want to play that.
Excitement.
Fuck you. So I'm gonna do this
Give you
before.
keyboard excitement.
Wow, keyboard cat, eh? So I'm gonna do that before I play Dragon Age. Dragon Age is installed. I'm ready to go. And if this thing didn't show up in the
He's
mail,
only said that for a month and a half.
fuck out of here. Oh, and then I'm playing. Speaking of RPGs, I'm still playing Bravely Default, but I'm in a part where I gotta grind a lot, so I can't say too much. Other than, yep, I gotta grind, so I did it.
Vault 2
And-
come out soon?
What? I don't know.
I
Actually,
feel like it does. I want to play it. February
I
3
saw-
days after Persona Strikers.
ooh, big
Oh,
oof.
I'll be too busy.
Yeah, sorry, Bravely Default. I gotta play the first fucking game. So I gotta do that. There's Aaron, before we get into the minimal news we have, do you want to do the gauntlet?
There is literally nothing in the gauntlet.
Do you think
Why
nothing came
you
out
keep-
again?
No, none of the stuff that we have on there has a scheduled release date.
Are you serious?
I'm like the last time I looked, none of it did, and if it does, it's all like April.
Hitman
March,
3 just
April.
came out
Hitman 3 just came out.
like today or yesterday. Or people, and I think people got keys, and I think it comes out this week.
That's good enough
Yeah,
for me.
but
it's
Hitman
not
3
officially out yet.
It's good enough for me. I'm
I
hoping.
don't think.
Hitman 3,
Oh,
Aaron,
there it is.
it's
There
there.
it is.
Oh my god, we could actually do one.
We can do one. A Metacritic score of 88, and it's got
Wait,
a
what
bunch
is
of
this on though? Is this
Uh,
just because we got to remember we got to make sure all the systems.
Dude, PC. This is the PC release. Hold on, Hitman 3. It's got I'm taking it, Aaron. Come on, just let's get something in. Oh no! It's 83. We did it.
Xbox Series S and X, PS5.
There's an 83 on PS5.
All right, Aaron, add them up. What's our totals here? Oh, guys, so the rules of the gauntlet is because you got to do the rules. Aaron does math. Me and Aaron put a bunch of games that are coming out, and then we're gonna guess what their Metacritic score will be, and then we get the Metacritic score, and whoever was closest gets point. Well, you get points depending on how off you were, and the more points you have, the more you lose. It's like golf. Reasons. Aaron, what's we got? An 88 on PC. We have an 88 on.
It's 86.
86 total. So what did this Xbox one do better than the PS5 one that it earns 5 points?
Probably just
fucks.
dumb biased critic.
Small performance difference.
86.
I doubt it's even that much.
Oh, Aaron by 1.
God!
Got him.
Got he.
You already did that wrong. You have 2 and I have 3.
Oh, math. Whatever. I'm winning so far, which means I can officially put the belt on my side.
Such bullshit.
The reigning defending champion of 1 point. Should we check everything else?
The only time... Well, I know for a fact Digimon Survive's not out.
Okay, so I'm going to try Biomutant again, because if one thing showed up, everything else could show
I don't
up.
think Little Nightmares 2 came out yet.
No, Biomutant's not out yet, so we know that. But I'm checking
Yeah,
all these
Digimon
because...
Survive.
All right, Dying Light 2, I doubt
Nowhere
it's out.
close. No,
I don't
not.
think anyone cares about Dying Light 2, I'm going to be honest with you. Nope.
I don't.
Honestly, it's turning into Dead Island. It's getting pushed back so many times. People are just forgetting about it and not really caring.
So I don't know about... Sorry, so there's Dead Island, then there was Dead Island Riptide. That wasn't a sequel?
I think that was a prequel?
And then there was like Escape from
I
Dead
have no
Island.
idea. I've only played
That
the
was-
first Dead Island, so...
Escape from Dead Island was it was bad.
Okay, and then there was like a retro Dead Island game. So there's been like that many games, and 2 is definitely on its way.
I think the retro thing was just like,
Oh, fuck
we're just going to do this for the hell of it.
I'm still waiting for Super Mario Brothers 4, so who knows?
Half-Life 3.
And Half-Life 3 has a higher chance. Bladed Fury still not out. We only have the PC one.
Guys, if Kingdom Hearts 3 can come out, anything can come out. And
If Kingdom
don't
Hearts
even start shitting on Kingdom
If
Hearts. I'm
Cyberpunk
just
can come
saying.
out.
I'm gonna shit on.
I think it only took 10 years for Kingdom Hearts 3.
That's it.
Only.
Yeah. So Little Nightmares 2 is not out. Okay, so I got one. I am the champion. Still. See the rock pose, Aaron? I'm having a good time. I'm winning. Where's my pizza at?
I'm out. Peace, guys. Have a good podcast.
Can you not be a fucking cock the whole time?
You're being a fucking cock by barely winning.
Takes 1 point to win, champ. You should know. That's how much you beat me in our last match. And then you're like, oh, I'm moving to Ohio. Fuck you.
Yeah, because you knew all my moves.
Yeah.
We only wrestled 37,684 times.
Did I give up?
And what's that record?
Did I give up?
37,684 and oh,
Man, you would have been pissed about that one, though, wouldn't you? Static,
Yes,
you
I
gotta
would have.
Do jujitsu, Static. We're going to team up on Aaron. Just do it.
I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs listening to this.
Listen, you
There's a reason it's named Frenemy Fire.
Static would be a great ref, honestly. You know what? I could see it. Like, I feel like he has like the personality to be like a pro wrestling ref. I feel like he could do it.
I could.
Static can do anything he puts his heart to.
Bro, that's fucking deep. All right. Well,
Dude.
speaking of Static putting his mind to anything because he's excited.
I said heart.
Whatever, dude. Anyway, Pokemon Snap's getting a release date. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The new Pokemon
The
Snap.
new Pokemon Snap, which is the worst, the fucking worst name in the world.
I didn't think they
could've
would have
been
kept
worse.
that title, but they did.
No, they do that all the time. I remember like Hyrule Warriors was a working title, and somebody at Nintendo or Koei must have been like, fuck it, we're close to the release date, guys. Just throw it out there. Like, they just did it as a
The
joke.
cyberpunk mentality.
Oh my god. Cyberpunk.
That's what it's going to be called now.
So we have.
These
It was re-released for Wii U in 2017. That was when it came out. The Pokemon Snap got re-released on the Wii U. Which why didn't they do something with the camera on that? Actually, the more I think about it,
Missed
Because that would have been
opportunity.
too much work. They just wanted free money.
You're not that.
It's
So
Nintendo. It's Nintendo and Pokemon
Do they need to
re-releasing
do
an
anything
old
else?
N64 game.
N64.
Enough said.
N64. Am I right, guys? What a game, or what a system.
I actually have it.
So I
Best
guess.
system ever.
So I'll be fair. I have not seen the trailer for this game, and people at home can see because Static's face is in the way, but that's fine. I'm gonna honestly just looking at this. Look, it looks pretty. It looks.
Oh, it's
It
beautiful.
looks nice. I'm excited for it. Like, legit.
I mean, I'm not saying this one will be bad, but I honestly never was super diehard about the first Pokemon Snap. I thought it was like a great rental from Blockbuster, and then I was done with it. Like, I was never like, man, I need
I've
to
played
play
it
Pokemon
so
Snap.
many times.
I mean, it's fun. It's just I wish it wasn't on rails. I guess for this one, like I kind of wish you could just go around the island and take pictures. I feel like
That
that's
would be cool if they added that. But
I feel like that's a big miss.
but the reason, one of the reasons I think they don't is the fact that like certain events and stuff that they want you to see at certain times.
Yeah,
It's just easier to. I'm assuming it's just easier to program that way if you're on rails.
I mean you're probably right.
Yeah.
You know what?
Like the whole like evolving into Charizard thing or the Magmar battle in the first one.
right. So
Yep.
it does look cool, and
Battle right there.
Yeah, I get it. It's just I wonder. How do I say it
I
without being a
think
total dick?
I think it also adds to the replay value being on rails because if you could just go wherever, then you could just like keep going and doing like you do everything. Whereas if you're on rails, you have a time limit to get what you need done,
Yes.
and there's generally so many things on each map that you can't do it on the first time through it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I agree with, but I'm wondering like how much that on rails kind of do over and over gameplay is actually going to hold people's attention this time around. Because like Pokemon Snap came out when we were younger, and like now we're old and we all got nostalgia poisoning. Like I'm wondering if it like will hold for some people or not. You know?
I think it just depends. It depends on the person because I've gone back and played Pokemon Snap not too long ago, and I was still fine with it. But
Yeah,
I think
same.
some people like attention spans are just shorter in general in America and other places. So like, I could literally see it being both ways.
Is the new Pokemon Snap a Nintendo Switch exclusive? Yes, dipshit. It should be the answer to that. Like it's a fucking Pokemon game. I don't know. So I guess what improvements will it have? I don't.
Oh. Somebody told me that who the hell was developing this? It wasn't just like the straight Pokemon company doing it. It was somebody else.
Oh really?
Who was it?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Google it, Kev.
I'm on a page about it right now.
Oh, it's Bandai.
Oh.
Bandai
okay.
Namco's doing it. Yeah, and the
Bandai's
Pokemon company's
doing
just publishing
everything
it.
lately.
Yeah. I can be into that. I like Bandai.
I like Bandai games.
I got yawned. What Pokemon will be a new Pokemon set? Oh, it tells you everything. You don't want to see it. Ah, run. Wait, tell me that's not the whole list.
No, it's just probably what they've seen
No.
in the thing.
Oh,
Yeah, they just spotted
inverse
the follow
spotted the
order.
fall. Okay, I was gonna say that's a whole list. So that was kind of like
Yeah, no
another thing I
conversation.
was upset about the first one. I was like, I didn't even see every Pokemon. You know, I want to see everything.
Sure, we get ready to go to the Lentil region.
Which I've also never heard of. Isn't lentil a real plant?
I want to know the tree named professor's name. If he's got to be a tree named professor.
Christmas.
Professor Christmas.
I think it'd be
I
good.
dig it.
That'd be fantastic.
I mean, I think it would be dope as hell.
Is there a Professor Palm yet?
No, but you know what's funny? Somebody noticed that the only Pokemon professor that was a female was named after a bush and not a tree. I think it's pretty funny. It's funny
Weird.
because vaginas, Aaron. Comedy.
Weird.
So remember that time EA Play came to Game Pass, Aaron?
No, I don't. Remind me.
Well, Play came to Game Pass, Aaron. And all the sports
Oh,
games
okay.
If you didn't know,
all the sports teams you could ever want, provided they were by EA over there.
I was saying I couldn't play MLB The Show on it.
Okay, well, all the good ones. So you play.
Wow.
Uplay is
It's funny because
apparently-
all the sports games are bad, but continue.
I'm sorry. It's like you haven't played rugby or something. Anyway,
I mean, I actually want to.
no. All right then. Uplay might be coming to Game Pass. It's a rumor right now, but I kind of want that. Exclusive non-MMO Bethesda titles, Forza Horizon 5, several other AAA exclusives. Ooh.
I don't
kinda
even know what
Because-
Uplay is exactly.
Huh.
Uplay is like Ubisoft's EA play.
Oh,
thing.
that thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
well,
got it.
Ubisoft just came out with their own like subscription service
Right. Which I think nobody
when like Valhalla
bought.
came out.
I don't think anybody got into it because like I don't want to do this like a cable company. I don't want like developer specific things.
The only people that would get into it are people that have strong enough PCs because it's only on PC. It's not on consoles.
Yes.
But can you explain to me why they would do that when Ubisoft sucks at releasing games on PC?
I don't know. They think
Like-
they're doing
like-
a great job.
Like Assassin's Creed might be the worst PC ports of all time. Like
Yes.
it's bad. I love Assassin's Creed. It's again one of my favorite series, but holy crap, those games on PC are bad. Like
So there
they,
is
like some of the older ones don't even work unless you have mods. Like you need mods just to get the games to work.
this is why I play on consoles because if I know a game, Cyberpunk excluded, comes out on a console, it 99% of the time will work. Like I know it's made for that, it's going to run
Yeah.
on this unless it was just made shittily. You know, I don't have to like. That's the thing I hate about PC game is like, oh, is my graphics card's good, but like my power supply can't handle this or some bullshit like that. I don't know. You know,
I'll
don't know if
supply
this is
your
what-
power, Kev.
you know, not everything has to be an innuendo. You're making our guests uncomfortable.
It's fine. That's what I'm here for.
Apparently, this has like 10 giant rumors for Xbox. So let's see. In Inks Isle Entertainment, I don't even know what that is.
In Exile.
Thank you. Is
Got
currently
'em.
working on a steampunk AAA RPG. Great. We're going from cyberpunk to steampunk, guys.
I think In Exile are the Wasteland devs.
Okay. Oh, they make the
Yeah.
not Fallout games.
Right, the top down turn based like Wasteland 1, 2, and 3.
I have
Bard's
no idea
Tale,
what those are,
yeah.
but when you say turn-based, I'm in.
Well, they're like turn.
It's like XCOM, but it's like XCOM but Fallout setting.
You basically just turned me on.
Again, you're making our guests very
my.
uncomfortable. I'm sure.
XCOM is so much fun. I love that series.
There's another series that like I kind of want to play and name after people watching, but like I've started that game so many times. It's one of those other games like Bully and that.
See, XCOM is like I have so much fun every time I play it, but I never get like past halfway through the game because there's just so much going on, and it's such a big time sink, and there's so many other things I could do.
Like I want to do Darkest
get
Dungeon
distracted.
instead because Darkest Dungeon like it's quick, you know.
So like,
But it's like
but yeah,
Nuzlocke,
if
but
it's
not.
anything like XCOM, I'm in. You got me
Alright.
sold. You sold me, Static Stack. Why are you selling me
Yeah.
on everything today?
I worked 8 years in retail. I'm pretty good at it apparently.
I
Just
say,
a-
you're,
oh,
you're
yeah,
a
so you were there
salesman,
forever.
natural salesman.
That's right. You were at GameStop forever.
But yeah,
Poor fella.
In Exile does some good stuff.
So we got Obsidian is developing 6 projects. That seems like too many.
6.
What else are they doing?
They're doing. I don't know. They got 6
3
AAA
RPGs.
Yeah, 3 RPGs. I don't know how many of those you can do at the same time. It seems like a lot.
That's a lot.
I hope
especially
if they're
like-
working on something cool, they better not do what EA did and with Anthem.
Oh, make it an MMO game.
No, just like you
ruin
keep
it by
pulling
putting too much
off
work on. Yeah, go ahead.
the way they divvy up the developers on what project, because like they started pulling people off the Anthem project to work on other stuff. That's what made Anthem awful.
That
And that's
one
also
thing.
what made him because Anthem. No, that's one of the biggest things is
It's
Anthem
one
and
of the biggest
Andromeda
things.
were made at the same time, and they both went through fucking hell because of EA. Like Andromeda, like I've mentioned it before, but Andromeda literally was over halfway done, halfway through their time cycle. They were on all of the stuff, and then EA was just like, you know what? We don't like this. Start over on a new freaking system. Like they literally made them go to a new system halfway through, and gave them twice the amount of work in half the time.
Yep.
And I think they switched people from that team to a different team. Like they were flipping them all around between that Anthem and they were working on something else. Like it was just bad. It was literally developmental hell.
I mean, yeah, it's EA, so I'm not shocked. I would imagine Obsidian's a little better than that.
You would hope.
Obsidian. I feel like Obsidian can get their head in the game.
They made South Park.
I mean,
is that not cool?
Which South Park?
They made Stick of Truth.
they
That
did
game is
Outer
really
Worlds.
fun.
Well, they did Outer
Obsidian
Worlds.
did Outer.
I've never played Outer Worlds, but I've heard good things about it.
It's like Fallout New Vegas, but in space.
That's kind of cool because I like New Vegas. That's actually my favorite Fallout.
But more
Aaron, talk to
linear, I've heard.
Spock. Spock would probably know more about Outer Worlds than I do, because I remember
Okay.
she was streaming it for a little while.
I'll harass her about it later.
She was
Yeah.
streaming Outer Worlds?
She was like a while back.
What the fuck did I miss? I want to see this game because I
She
kinda
streams a
wanna-
lot.
Well, now
She was
she's
playing
got a
Black
good
Flag
PC
last
now.
night.
She got a good
Yeah,
PC now.
she's streaming a lot now. Anytime she can't sleep, I'll all of a sudden like go over and I'll be like, "Oh, Spock's streaming at 4 a.m."
She had that one of John schedule. Jeez.
Like, it's like 4 a.m. or then sometimes it's 8 p.m. You never know with Spock.
Let's see. Xbox has secured publishing rights for a big unannounced AAA surprise. That doesn't tell me anything. xCloud will be joining several new markets next year, including iOS and Samsung TVs. Okay, this is actually kind of cool because I've heard a lot of podcasts predict it. Like, you know, you have like a Netflix button, a Hulu button, all that shit on your smart TV remote. Like, you're just going to get like an xCloud button and just play stuff. That seems cool. Even if it's xCloud, not Xbox. You know,
Isn't
Chromecast.
that kind of what Stadia is?
Yeah, but I trust Microsoft more than Google.
Oh, so what
True.
you're saying is you want Stadia. Got it, Kev.
I didn't say I was going to use it. I don't want to stream games, but I think it's like cool to get it into like some people's hands.
Nah, anything new is cool. I'm down. I'm hip.
And Aaron, several additional titles are exclusively coming to the Xbox ecosystem, like Forza, Starfield, and Wolfenstein. So where's my pizza at? That's a rumor, to be fair.
What are you talking about? Where's your pizza at?
Wait,
Because we had a pizza bet on how well this Bethesda acquisition is going to keep things exclusive. Ooh.
Forza's already been
Yeah,
exclusive.
No, but
I
Wolfenstein
literally
is
told
not.
you.
Well,
Wolfenstein was not part of the stuff we were talking about. We were
Bethesda.
talking about like the big. We were talking about the big Bethesda games,
Wolfenstein
Fallout
is
and shit
big.
like that. Wolfenstein
Wolfenstein-
is not as close at this point in time. Is not even close to Fallout or Elder Scrolls.
it's the third out of the top 3
exactly
in terms
And
of franchises.
when it comes to that, like literally in our bet, it was Fallout and Elder Scrolls is what we were talking about. Because I even said besides Fallout and Elder Scrolls, I could see any other game or new franchises that they come up with be exclusive. But I don't see Elder Scrolls or Fallout being exclusive anytime soon. Maybe a few years from now. Maybe they'll have a timed exclusive. I could see them doing a
I was
timed
gonna say
exclusive.
time, yeah.
Time's probably.
Yeah, I can
most
see them doing a
realistic.
timed exclusive, but I don't see them doing a full-on exclusive Fallout unless it's like a weird spin-off. That's the only way I see them doing like a spin-off. Like, I'm not saying Shelter, but like Fallout Shelter, I could see something like that becoming an exclusive where it's not an actual Fallout game. It's just in the Fallout world.
I just hope we don't have a repeat of 76.
I don't think they can afford that, honestly.
They really can't. Not for the
No.
Fallout franchise, at least.
You passed on the Game Pass. We did that. Xbox will be dropping Xbox Live Gold or rolling it into the Game Pass service. I already have Ultimate, so I figured that was.
I would
Yeah.
say they're basically have been doing
Yeah,
that with
that's
Ultimate.
fine.
So
Mhm.
and at
no
this
reason
point, you
not
might as well
to.
have Ultimate.
Like, it's like
I
an
also found
option.
out does Ultimate has its own version of like it gives away games too. I didn't even know that. Like you get free games just like the PS Plus.
Xbox Live Gold does that.
Yeah, I didn't know that honestly.
Yeah.
Remember, I haven't had
yeah.
an Xbox since 360, so
Right,
I
so-
just because I just saw it on the Series S the other day. And I was like, oh, free games. That's cool, I
Gold
guess.
gives you 2 games at the beginning of the month, and then halfway through it adds 2 more.
Okay,
Right.
So they do 4 games a month, which is dope.
That's cool.
And
I just didn't know that until I saw like it literally started yelling at me like, add these games now.
I think you
Like
get
on the
keep
main
them,
page.
even if you get rid of Gold, which is different. But I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I can't tell you that.
I think Xbox does that, but then PlayStation's like, if you don't pay for a subscription, you don't get anything.
Yeah. I know for a fact PSN, if you don't pay the subscription, you can't play the
Do we want to read
PSN
this?
Right.
This is a
PS
rumor.
Plus games.
But number 3, it's a rumor. All non-MMO Bethesda ZeniMax titles will be exclusive starting in 2021. I mean, that's this year.
I don't believe it.
All right. Swinging
don't
big
believe
again and will acquire Sega. I don't think Microsoft's going to buy Sega. That's a rumor going around forever. I don't see that happening.
That's been a while, yeah.
Can you imagine if Persona's only on Xbox? Can you imagine that?
I'm sorry, I still can't get over the Bethesda thing. Just thinking about that, like, there's just no way. Like, if they count timed exclusives as will be exclusives, then yes, okay, maybe I see that. But like, there's no way. There's literally no way.
Just imagine a world
0% chance.
No, but just imagine a world where Persona stops coming out on like a Japanese system and it only comes to Xbox. That's a fucking weird world.
That won't happen either.
Well, Sega owns Atlas, so who knows?
It won't happen.
I don't know. That'd be fucking wild, dude. Persona 6 Game Pass day one, Aaron.
Honestly, no. The thing is, if Xbox bought Sega and would only allow Atlas to put its games on Xbox, that company would die. Because the Xbox market and most of the player base on Xbox and its focus isn't that style of game. No. So it would literally kill the company to do that.
Yeah, you're probably right. At least at first. Maybe if they like build up to it.
They would have to like I'm enjoying like the fact that there's some RPGs on Game Pass, but there's really not that many.
Pro Iconfell though.
I mean, I was very happy when I saw that was on there. But
well, we'll see what comes up. And good thing we have Static here. Static. This next little news story, Cyberpunk.
I didn't do it.
I didn't just hear, so I won't get fined.
Oh yeah, I watched the public apology video.
Well, yeah, so I guess all the developers didn't think this game was going to be ready in 2020.
What a surprise!
Well, I saw an article. They didn't start actual development apparently until 2016.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
So what were they doing the whole time?
I don't know how 100% true that is.
Oh boy. So so this Jason Schreier guy who's
ready. They expected to be ready in 2022?
Yeah, so okay, I guess we'll just jump to that part. So I've been hearing this on
a
bunch too. So Jason Schreier interviewed a whole bunch of like CD Projekt Red employees and like asked like how were working conditions, whatever. And essentially everyone was like fucking terrible. All that shit they said about like, oh, the game's gonna be ready when it's ready, like we're not gonna crunch us. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna tell you guys to like crunch development, but it'd be a real fucking shame if you got fired. Like stuff like that. So essentially they did that. And whenever somebody brought up the like the development, is like, how are we gonna do this? Pretty much upper management's response was, we made Witcher 3, we'll figure it out. Which I guess, that just figures everything out. Like, that's not...
Yep.
What? That's wild. One hurdle of developers tried to develop the engine and the game simultaneously. A decision one developer on Cyberpunk says it was trying to drive a train while the tracks are being laid in front of you at the same time. Yeah, it kind of seems like what it would be like. All of that. There's like a whole write of Jason Schreier did, and it's like a whole fucking novel. But apparently these developers went through some shit.
Yeah, higher up really screwed the pooch on that one.
Absolutely.
That's generally what happens. Anytime there's a really bad release on a hyped game, that's 98% of the time what happened.
Well, it's that, but that's why, even like this is semi-related, but this is why I say I love second place Microsoft, because when like companies get in the lead, they get cocky and they stop caring. Because like, we already have the money, we can do whatever. And then every single time they forget, like, oh shit, we have to keep making them happy. That's it. So they did great on Witcher 3. Witcher 3 sold great, and then they were like, we're Witcher 3 people. Well, they love us. Like, people are fucking fickle, dude. You got to keep people happy. You can't just like
fickle.
Yeah, okay, Dan.
One thing I am happy that CDPR is doing is they're pushing all of their plans for like DLC multiplayer. They're pushing all of that back.
They should,
to hopefully fix the mess that they created.
Can you imagine if they had the balls to put
You did enjoy the game you played, though, right?
I did. The story was great. Things were definitely missing. Things were definitely broken. Overall, it was a good time, but it needs work.
So basically, like you've said and we've said before, if they just, after the first or second delay last year, if they were just like, you know what, guys, we'll release this game when it's ready, and actually released it when it was fucking ready instead of pushing it back and getting false hopes all the time, it probably would have been a great game. Probably would have been almost an S tier game.
Yep.
But instead, it's a fucking D tier game. Maybe F, because for some people, it's literally unplayable.
With what I did, I would have at best given it a C.
Ooh, and you
At
liked
best.
That's fair.
The story was great. The story
It's just-
itself was great.
But you have to reset constantly because it keeps breaking. Like that's just
Yes. I think I tracked how many times it crashed on my PS4. I think it was like 18 times.
Yeah.
It crashed on me in like 30 some hours.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
Oh man.
Like I almost put down Dragon Age 2 just because the port onto the Series S is not good. And
Whoa.
I've never had this issue on anything else, but like there was like 4 times throughout the game I had to like reset because it would freeze mid dialogue, which doesn't happen in any other version of the game. It's only on this Xbox Series S Game Pass version. But yeah, 4 times almost game down. So I can only imagine 18. Like that's just not for me.
So
Speaking of Game Pass, I just want to step back a second. Outer Worlds is on Game Pass.
yes, it is.
It is. I did see that. That was one of the reasons I was curious about it.
So
But yeah,
apparently, oh, go ahead.
No, Cyberpunk. It's just
It's a mess.
yeah.
One junior
It's
programmer
Cyberpunk.
made $700 a month. That's because apparently wages were fucking low too during this.
It's ridiculous.
That's fucking wild, dude. Why would you even work somewhere that pays you $700 a month?
You can literally make more than that door dashing in a week.
Absolutely. Dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting.
I guess everyone's saying the E3 demo looked better than the final product because the demo was entirely fake.
It did look better,
Well,
honestly.
I mean,
It did.
I'm not shocked about because they're trying to sell you on something like E3 demos.
I'm gonna
are
be
usually
real.
like
80% of the time, the demos aren't actual gameplay or anything from a game, and they look better than the games.
Yeah.
Like that's common. I'm not like if the game came out and was fine, even if it didn't look as good as the E3 stuff, like people aren't gonna be mad because the game's good. The only reason people care about that right now with this is because the game was such a mess on release.
Yeah. Well, there's that. Guys, I gotta get into another thing. This is just cool. Apparently, there's a Canadian tuxedo Xbox controller, and
I just
Saw that the other day.
I got no real story here other than I just fucking want it real bad.
That's amazing. I would get it.
I need this. Apparently, it's one of a kind. Fuck.
I would get it.
It's got
I'd
little
steal it.
pockets. Look at it. You can hide your weed in there. Not that I
Oh
would
my
do
god,
that.
Kev.
I would not that I would do that. That'd be illegal. I come from.
Well, it depends where you live.
I come from a police family. I would never. Okay, moving on. Can I just talk? All right, so I saw these pinball things while we were looking for the absolute lack of news we had today. So apparently, At Games, who makes those really bad Genesis clone systems, are making a giant video pinball stand-up thing, and I love pinball. I absolutely love pinball. So I guess what it's going to be is like an all-in-one pinball machine where the table would be itself would be like a video screen of it. And then the top screen will emulate what the top of that pinball looked like. It's so fucking cool. I love pinball. Like, I want to do a pinball stream, but I know so many people don't love it enough. Or I don't think anyone would come out.
Do what your heart desires, Kev. If
I'm
you want to
all-
do a pinball stream, do a pinball stream.
Oh, I mean, I would. No, don't get me wrong. But essentially, I'm not
The
going to...
only pinball I like is Pokemon pinball.
I mean, I do love Pokemon pinball.
Yes.
So, I don't know who this YouTuber is. I don't really give a shit. But I really fucking want this. And then I said it to Tina, actually, before you got on set. Like I said, hey, you might as well get me this for my birthday, or you just get a divorce at this point. Like, I don't want it. So, like, I kind of want
Yeah, that's what I was yelling at him about when you got on the chat.
So, I mean, I have, like... Okay, so I have Pinball Arcade for PS4, which I lost the license to. I have Zen Pinball on PS4. I got, like, a collection on PS2, a collection on GameCube. I fucking love pinball, and I love pinball video games.
I was
And
like, Kev, didn't you stream the Pokemon pinball a while ago?
I did the first
that
one.
you?
I kind of want to,
Yeah.
like,
All right.
go back to that and, like, catch every Pokemon.
So
Dude,
let me
that's
get
so
this
hard.
straight. What you're saying is you like pinball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. All right.
I have a fond... okay, thanks. I fucking love pinball, and I really... Dude, a stand-up... Listen, so, real thing... I think I've said this before. I don't care. I'm going to tell the story again. When I was getting... Before we got engaged, I was like, I just want to let you know, I could buy you an engagement ring, or I can buy a pinball machine, which won't get stolen and won't fall down the drain while you're washing dishes. And it's a pinball machine. So, I jokingly said that. I told my apprenticeship class that while we were going through school. So when I finally got engaged, my buddy goes, "Oh, what pinball machine did you buy there, champ?" And I was like, "No, I didn't." Like,
No, stupid. Dude, bought a stupid dumb ring. Stupid.
and all of the so like the games on here, these are some good tables. Like they're older tables, but I am obviously into that. I don't give a shit if something's old. I'm really excited about this, and I want one. So I said,
It's
it to
because
Tina.
you're old.
I am old, and I said it to Tina. And she's like, "It looks like you had to pre-order this, and who knows when they're actually coming out." I want this so bad, guys. None of you care about pinball, do you?
I mean, I don't hate pinball. I just like giving you shit.
What else is
I mean,
there?
I used to play. I like pinball at like the old bowling alleys and stuff like that. I used to play pinball then. That was
Yeah,
cool.
that was me.
Have you ever? This is a side note. Have you guys ever looked inside a pinball machine, like the door? What's going on in there?
Not really.
No.
Dude, it is a fucking mess of wires. Like I have no idea how anyone worked on these. I was watching someone. I went to Fun Spot like years ago, and one of the machines broke down. And the dude opens the door and just a rat's nest of wires. He just takes out and throws it on the ground because there's so many jumper cables and everything. And he's just like, "Yeah, this is just the first step to fixing these." And I looked inside. I was like, "Holy shit!"
I was
Like,
gonna say, that's what we call a rat nest.
oh my! And that's just standard. He's like, "Yeah, if you open any of these all look like that in there." I'm like,
My
fuck.
God.
And you're like, you have to be a wizard to fix a pinball machine, which is probably my grandpa.
Some would say a pinball,
Pinball
wizard.
wizard.
Hey.
I
I lost my headphones.
My mom's dad owned a burger joint in town, and they would have rotating pinball machines. To which my other grandpa was like, "Hey, this one broke. Can I just take it and try to fix it?" And just when he's bored and he's back home, he just tries to fix it, and he's getting a little further every year. Like, he has no idea what he's doing. He's like, "I'm just opening it up and seeing if I can fix it." And it's cool. And I just want a pinball machine, guys.
Respect.
Can I have this one? And my
can
headphone
hear you
decided to
again.
disconnect. Fuck me. I can't hear you guys. Great.
Right after mine
Laugh at
did.
me. It's
Nice.
Nice.
Good
Sometimes you
timing.
gotta. I
Good
can't hear anything,
timing.
so I hope you're recording this on this, but that's fine.
Oh wow, Kev ruining it again. What a surprise.
Aaron, go fuck yourself. I swear to God. I don't like you so much. I hate
God, I
Aaron
love
so
you,
much.
Kev.
Great, thanks. So anyway, that's our fucking. What was the last? Oh,
10 happy games to cheer you up that you need right now, Kev.
I was gonna say we're at an hour and a half, but I guess let's just see
I
what
love,
the heck.
I love how the poster image here is just Mario in a bathing suit.
Yeah, look. Does he have his nipples? Are his nipples confirmed? We have to figure that out. Wasn't that like
I
a
don't
big?
see any.
This game's bullshit. So, what was the thing I had to say in the beginning? That's right. You know what I really hate, guys? When every company tried to sell themselves, like 2020 was such a bleh. There, Aaron, I said it. You happy from the beginning? From the pre-show?
No, because you weren't supposed to say the beginning part. You were supposed to just actually act like you were going to say that.
Whatever. Here we are. Fucking listen.
Ruined
We're
it.
planning.
Whatever.
You ruined it.
This whole thing.
Ruined.
It might be in the pre-show. I don't know how much I'm going to cut out.
I
Soiled
had
it.
one job.
Soiled it.
I might.
Soiled it.
Fuck you.
Soiled it.
So
Look at that callback to SpongeBob right there. Look at that callback springing in full circle. You know, I'm good at this shit.
You are, guys. Let's check out some happy games that this culturedvultures.com says are happy games to cheer you up, because we're all sad boys. Aaron's a sad boy. Static's a sad boy.
Who, me? I'm never sad.
We're all sad boys.
I'm a jolly old boy.
It's January. We're still
Yuck.
we're feeling that 2020 cringe fest, and we're just moving on from it. So we gotta get happy. So the first thing you gotta play is Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Why do Tommy and Timmy?
Honestly,
look like,
that's not a bad.
Timmy and
That's not a
Tommy
bad
look
one.
like they're about to kidnap that dude in this thumbnail. By the way.
I hope they do. He looks like he needs it.
Listen, Animal Crossing was a fun game, but like honestly, after I can't play it that long.
I go a month and then I'm done.
Yeah.
At most.
Same, but I will say it is like just a feel good game. Like there's nothing in it that I'm like, oh, it's a feel good game. It's definitely
Yeah.
something that I feel like I should probably like when I'm really feeling down or something. I should probably just go play Animal Crossing for an hour or two, and I probably feel better. But I just don't because I don't play Animal Crossing very often.
I would, but the fact that all your items break pissed me off so much. I'm like, fuck.
That is really annoying.
I listen to
I'm
Tina
not playing
play,
Breath of the Wild.
I listened to Tina playing
Oh,
upstairs
God.
out of nowhere. She's like building the snowman, and I just heard her go, fuck! And I'm like, what? She's like, my goddamn shovel broke again. I'm like, oh, okay. Never mind. Wander song? I've never heard of this.
Never heard of it, but it's a Humble Bundle game.
Follow a bard as they attempt to stop the end of the world. Trouble is he's not the chosen one. He's just someone trying their best in a bad situation. It's me. I'm not a bard.
It's a me, a Mario.
I've never even heard of this game, so I can't tell you anything about it.
Same. I'm down about it.
Slime Rancher. Weren't we talking about this, Aaron? Or no?
We did. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. It was on a... I don't remember exactly why. It was on some list that we were looking at.
Slime Rancher looks just the cutest
I would
damn
try
thing in
it.
the world.
I'd try it.
Tearaway. Did anyone ever play Tearaway?
I've never heard of
No, I have Tearaway Unfolded because they gave it away for PS Plus like months ago.
Oh, that's right.
Haven't
it.
tried
Did I
it.
miss it? Because I thought I got all the most recent... Oh, maybe not. Maybe I missed it. I don't know.
I mean, this might have been like forever ago.
That's
Just
fair.
5. All the Lego games, apparently, if you're happy.
Honestly, no.
Hell
Honestly, that is facts, dude. The Lego... I've not
Absolutely.
played a bad Lego game yet.
I haven't played a bad one, but I get to that point in every Lego game where, like, okay, so the goal is if I can't progress, I have to build something, but I'll be there for a fucking half hour, like, what do I have to build? Like, and then I'm like, oh, it's in front of my face. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. I love them. I played through the Harry Potter, some of the Harry Potter ones and the Star Wars ones. They're really good. I actually own Lego Dimensions, which I thought was a lot of fun too.
Lego
was-
Marvel Superheroes was my first platinum
was
on
good.
PS4.
that was a good game.
That's
I got
awesome.
That was
Yeah.
so good.
it on the Wii U.
I need to
I
play
think?
it.
I got it on the Wii U.
I'm
Weirdly
definitely not going to have a modded Wii U soon, so I'm definitely not going to be able to play these games. It's fine.
enough. I don't know what the Adventure Pals is, but everyone looks like they're on drugs, so I want to play it.
Oh my god.
This game looks great.
Ay.
Read the first sentence. That's basically what they
You
say.
only need to look at Adventure Pals to cheer yourself up thanks to how bright and vibrant the art styles. Yeah, the giraffe looks
So
like
drugs.
The kid looks like he's on LSD. The giraffe looks like he's just took a shitload of PCP. And the guy on the ground looks like he's having a bad day. Okay.
Never
great.
mind, guys. It's a platformer. I'm done.
Kind words isn't really a game. All right, so let's fucking move on.
I've heard of this one. Why have I heard of this one?
Silent Wild Hearts was like one of those games that like every podcast and show was talking about, but I have no idea what it is. It's
Puzzle
a
game.
it's a rhythm game, Aaron. So you'll love it.
Oh, I'd play it. I'd like it then.
Where you control a young woman with a broken heart as she finds herself. I'm not
Kinky.
watching Hallmark. I'm out of this. Spyro Reignited. I have not played the Reignited ones, but I love the first game.
The first,
Same.
I've only ever played the first Spyro on the Reignited trilogy. It was a good time.
Yeah, it's happy.
I love
and
It was
cheerful.
nice.
Spyro was my favorite when I was younger.
There you go. And Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, that's a
I
good
s-
game to play when you're happy.
I still haven't played. I still haven't beaten it.
It's a
I don't think I ever
platformer.
beat that either.
It's a platformer, Aaron. You're not going to play it.
I like it. I like platformers. I just don't like
Whoa.
platformers.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Sorry for questioning you. My bad. I guess those are
Yeah, you'll learn one day.
9 games to cheer you up because that other one that wasn't a game, I'm just not counting.
9 games and not
I
a
like-
game.
I loved how like we went from that article that says 10 games at like Happy Games, and the next one that they recommend to read said
Zombies.
31 zombie games that you should be devouring.
I noticed that too. I love it.
I got to get my new wallpaper up. All right, guys, we did a
Oh my
podcast.
gosh.
Well, I have to get my new wallpaper because it's the next game I'm going to play that isn't. I don't think there's Gargoyles Genesis wallpaper.
I bet you there is.
Oh, I bet you there is.
Okay, sold. Gargoyles Genesis wallpaper. Here we go, guys. This is great podcast content for everyone listening. Audio.
Content for the podcast. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that hurt my ears. Actually,
I can go higher if you want.
nope, I'm good.
That was
you know,
that wasn't even
That.
like close to the highest I can go.
Here you go.
there you go. Only 900p, but you know what?
You
900
said P.
p. Ah, got him.
Wow, that looks like shit. Like,
Kev, get us out of here. Do the thing in the stuffs.
real loud. You can follow me on the Twitters at ConsoleKev. You can follow Aaron on the Twitters at Aaron Norman. You can follow me as on the Twitch at ConsoleKev. You can follow Aaron on Twitch at Aaron Norman93 because he lost his goddamn account. While you're at it, you can also follow Aaron on Instagram at Aaron Norman93, and then you can follow Static in the following
No, just
places.
Aaron Norman.
Whatever. It's Static.
Just
Well,
Aaron Norman on Instagram. Static, where are you?
Yeah. Static is
Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/StaticArbiter, twitter.com/StaticArbiter28. I don't have Instagram.
As you shouldn't.
Oh well.
Static's video froze,
Oh, well.
which is funnier.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Ay.
At least it waited
500
till
meg
now.
internet gets upgraded today and camera freezes.
Perfect.
Nice. Nice.
Perfect, Static. So,
Nice.
anywhere else they can follow you?
Nope.
Perfect. Aaron, we
No, that's it.
we squeezed out an hour and a half out of this. We did it.
Peace.
Bye, nerds.